Hi, it's Mr. G again, here for another episode of the Remote Learning Social Skills Lessons. So, last time I was here, we talked about learning how to pay attention. Today, we're going to be working on learning how to focus your attention. Those of you that were in our classes earlier this year, you remember this little number. We're going to bring that back today. We're going to review it, and we're going to practice some more. We're going to have our song. We're going to then do our cards on what to do when an adult is talking to you. And finally, we're going to have our lesson. We're going to play a quick game, and then we'll be done. So won't take very long. So let's get into it. Let's sing our song. First, I have to share my screen. Okay. Now, don't forget when they say focus, focus, put your hands up. When they say listen, right to your ear. When they say, use your brain, use your brain. When they say use eyes, ears, and brain, do that. When they say be assertive, put your hands on your hips. And when they say, I can do this, say, I can do this. So let's play our song. I'm going to hide me so you can watch the screen.
Focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk, be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk, be assertive, focus, focus, listen, listen, use your self-talk, be assertive, this is the way we all can learn, this is the way we all can learn.
All right.
First you focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, focus, focus now. Be assertive, if you don't get it, just ask for help out loud. This is the way we all can learn. This is the way we all can learn.
All right, here we go.
First you
Focus, get your attention, use eyes and ears and brain. Now you listen, make sure you listen, use eyes and ears and brain. Use your self-talk, say I can do this, focus, focus now. Be assertive,
if you don't get it,
just ask for help out loud. Okay, so get that out. Okay, so that was our learner song. All right, so we're going to keep practicing those skills all the time. So now let's go through the 4 things you need to do when an adult is talking. So we're going to practice these again during the lesson. So first thing you do when an adult is talking to you, where should your eyes be? That's right. You should have eyes watching. I want you to touch the corner of your eye. When you say eyes watching, say eyes watching. Very good. All right. Now, after you focus your attention on the adult, you're watching them, you're looking at them, you're focusing on them. You have to also have what kind of ears? The listening kind. So you need to be listening when an adult is talking. So you put your ears, hands like this, so you can hear. So first you have to focus on your adult. So I can see you, you can see me. Ah. So first you have to focus on the adult, then you have to listen to them, listening ears. Okay. Now, after you have your listening ears, what should your voice be doing? So you have a quiet voice because when an adult is talking, if you are, you can't hear them. And if there's other people around and you're talking over the adult or your friend or whomever, the other people can't hear either. So when someone's talking, it's your turn to be quiet. When they're done talking, then it's your turn to talk. I always say, I don't talk over you, so don't talk over me. All right. So let's see. Our rules are: you have to focus, have to have eyes watching, ears listening, have to have ears listening, a quiet mouth, and what kind of a body should we have? A still body. We have to have a still body because if we're moving around, juking and jiving and being silly, playing with stuff, we can't focus on the teacher. So we have to do all 4 of those things together. We have to show eyes watching, ears listening, a quiet mouth, and a still body. All right, we're going to practice those in just a minute. Okay, now I know I have one of our friends here who wants to help with the lesson today. So, it's Puppy. Oh, look, Puppy, he doesn't remember the rules of the classroom. Now, what should Puppy be doing with his body right now? Say, still body. So, Puppy, what's up? Can you have a still body? Oh, gosh. All right, and when an adult is talking, where should Puppy's eyes be? He's looking this way, looking this way. Where should it be? Right there. Eyes on you. Eyes on you. Now, after he is focusing his eyes, what should his big old floppy ears be doing? What should his ears be doing? That's right. It should be listening. Okay? Okay. So then his mouth needs to be what? Quiet voice, right? Quiet mouth. Okay. And then he can have a still body. Puppy, can you do those things? Yep. Okay. Thanks. Okay, bye. All right. Thank you for helping Puppy. He's going to make a reappearance later, but I'm glad that now he knows to sit quietly. All right. He's going to go this way and listen while you guys get your lesson as well. Okay. All right. So now, a couple of things that were in the song. When an adult starts to talk, you need to focus your attention and use your self-talk. Tell yourself to be paying attention and be good and kind of sit quietly and be assertive, meaning you can be tough and you can sit there and you can be good. You can do all those things because you're tough and kind of cool. Okay? Okay. All right. So now we're going to get our discussion. All right? I'm going to show you a friend of mine. All right? And what's going on here? So see my buddy Caleb. Here's my buddy Caleb. Okay? There's his teacher. There's everyone else. Caleb is getting some instructions from his teacher. Look at how Caleb's body is doing. Let's remember those rules we have. Where are his eyes? Well, I can look and I can see Caleb's eyes are going right to his teacher's eyes because his teacher's talking to him and he is showing eyes watching. He is definitely focusing on his teacher, showing her eyes watching. I can tell he's also doing what kind of ears? Listening ears. I can tell he's got listening ears because they're kind of pointing at his teacher with his eyes, and he is sitting nice and calm, so he's doing what he's supposed to. All right. Now look at, so we have eyes watching, ears listening. Look at his mouth. Is he currently talking? Nope, he is not. He is sitting nice and quiet, and he's waiting his turn from his teacher. So he is focusing on his teacher, and then look at his body. He's sitting nice and still. He's not jumping. He's not swinging. He's sitting nice and still, and he's showing a still body for his teacher. So he's doing all 4 of those things you should do when a teacher's talking. He's showing his eyes are watching. His ears are listening. His mouth is quiet, and his body is still. Okay? So if he is using his brain, go ahead and touch your brain. Yeah, he's using his brain to sit nice and still. He's telling himself, sit still, brain, and you sit nice and still. And he's using his eyes. Touch your eyes. So using his brain and his eyes. And look what else is he using. He's also using his ears. So touch your ears. So he's using his brain, his eyes, and his ears all at the same time. Okay? Now, it can be hard to focus on your teacher. So earlier in the year, we developed what's known as our attentoscopes. So to put those up, we can put up anytime when an adult's talking to us. So you just put your hands like this and stick them right on our eyes. See? Now you can see my otoscopes. Okay. So if you need to focus on the adult talking, you can just put your otoscopes right on. And I can focus them in, and I can look at the adult talking. I can always know they're there. So I may randomly say, put on your otoscopes, and you go, bloop, and you just put them right on. You can put your hands like that, but I think it's easier if you do it like that. So you put your hands right there, okay? So that's your otoscope. So it helps us pay attention to things. I may say, focus on the chair across the room, and you look at the chair. I may say, focus on the ceiling, so look up. Focus on the ceiling. I might say, focus on the adult in the room. You look for the adult, and you focus on them. So, you know, we can practice using our otoscopes, okay? All right, so now we're gonna play a quick game of follow, follow. We're gonna have not only our friend Puppy, but our friend Snail. You guys remember Sneaky Snail? He's not gonna try to trick us today. Hi, I'm Sneaky Snail. I'm Puppy. All right, so now what I want you to do is I want you to stand up wherever you're working. Stand up, take a step back, because we're gonna play follow, follow. You need to listen. This is a listening game. It's a listening game. So Puppy is gonna try to trick you today. Listen to Snail. Only to Snail. If Puppy tells you to do something, don't do it. Just a Snail. All right, so let's practice. Snail says, follow, follow. Jump twice. You should jump twice. Very good. Puppy says, jump 3 times. Don't jump. Don't listen to Puppy. He's going to try to trick you. Okay? All right. So, follow, follow. Touch your head. Okay. Follow, follow. Touch your eyes. Follow, follow. Touch your nose. Don't touch your nose. Don't do it. Okay. Follow, follow. Touch your ears. Good. Were you following along? I know you were. Good. Follow, follow. Touch your eyeballs. Don't touch your eyeballs. Don't touch them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Okay. One more. Follow, follow. Spin around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And we're sitting. Okay. Where'd they go? Maybe we took a break. All right. So today we talked about using our otoscopes. They help us focus on the adult that is talking. If you need to practice doing that, your parents may say, hey, put on your otoscopes and look at me. So you'll just put on your otoscopes and you look right at them. Okay? All right. So next time I see you, we'll practice some more. I want you to keep practicing that learner song. Keep practicing those 4 rules about what to do when an adult is talking. And I hope you're having fun and I hope you're staying safe. And I can't wait to see you again. All right?